So you're hitting the gym, you're putting in the work, but the results, they're not quite what you've expected. Or maybe they're just collecting new ashes and pains like you're a Pokemon. You see other people throwing around heavy weight, you try to keep up, but your progress on the most important lifts hits a wall. Listen, the problem probably isn't how hard you're working, it's how you're working. The hard truth is that most people in the gym are just moving weight around. They're not actually training their muscles. They're leaving strength on the table and practically begging for injury. In this video, I'm going to break down the 7 lifts that almost everyone messes up, and I'll show you the simple fixes that finally get you training smarter so you can see the results you've been grinding for. Anyway, my name is Boris Kisha. I'm a fully licensed IFBB fitness coach and a professional nutritionist. I'm super heavyweight bodybuilding competitor in the category over 220 pounds. On stage, that's over 100 kilograms. I'm 6'4" tall, that's over 193 centimeters. Welcome to my channel. Lift number 1 is the squat. It's the king of building a powerful lower body, but it's also one of the most abused exercises in the gym. The number 1 mistake is quarter squats. You know that. People load up the bar and then bend their knee just enough to call it a squat, and it's bullshit, let's be honest. When you do this, you're mostly working your quads and putting a ton of stress on your knees, while your glutes and hamstrings, where the real power is, are basically taking a nap. Another huge error is letting your knees collapse inward, you understand, which is called knee valgus. This is your body's way of cheating when your glutes are weak or your ankles are tight. And it puts your knee ligaments in a serious dangerous position. And of course, there's ego lifting, piling on weight that you can't handle, which makes your form fall apart completely. So here is the fix. First step, you need to get your hips at least parallel to the floor. If you got the mobility, going even deeper is fantastic, but don't force it if your body isn't ready. To stop your knees from caving, think about spreading the floor apart with your feet and then keep your knees tracking over your toes and keep your chest up. Imagine you have a logo on your shirt and you want everyone in front to see it like you're a Superman. This keeps your back straight and safe. If you're struggling, drop the weight. Seriously, film yourself, check your form, and master the movement. And if you want to take your training to the next level, I made a complete retraining split you can get for free. The link is below. I'll take you to my coaching newsletter. Well, I'll send them straight to you. Number 2 is the bench press. That's everyone's favorite Monday exercise. It's awesome for your chest, shoulders and triceps, but bad form can absolutely wreck your shoulders. The most common mistake is not using a full range of motion. Lifters will bring the bar down halfway, robbing themselves of the best part of the lift for muscle growth. The second mistake is bouncing the bar of chest, like a retard, as like you're playing a basketball. That's momentum, not muscle, and it's a great way to bruise your sternum. But the most dangerous mistake is flaring your elbows out to 90 degrees. This puts your shoulder joint in a weak, internally rooted position that screams injury. Let's fix it. Bring the bar all the way down to your chest. Pause it for a bit to kill the momentum, then press up explosively. That control is everything. Instead of flaring your elbows, drag them to about 45 to 60 degrees angle. This is safer and actually hits your chest better. Before you even lift, pull your shoulder blades together like you're trying to pinch a pencil between them. You understand? Plant your feet firmly on the floor and create a slight arch in your back. This gives you a stable, powerful base to press from. Drop a comment, do you lift with a clean form or do you cheat a bit? Don't worry, there are no wrong answers here. I cheat sometimes, honestly, but I do my basic lifts correctly. Lift number 3 is the deadlift, and that is probably the single most powerful exercise in the existence of the universe, but it's also the easiest to get horribly wrong. There is one mistake that's absolutely forbidden: rounding your lower back. When you do that, you're basically telling your spine to lift hundreds of pounds, and your spine will lose that fight, my friend. This is how people get herniated discs. So back straight, no exceptions. One big mistake are yanking the weight up with momentum and letting the bar drift away from your body. The farther the bar is from your shins, the more your lower back has to work, making the lift way harder and more dangerous. Here is how to do it right. This is a hip hinge, not a squat. Think about pushing your butt straight back to close a car door. Your back should be flat as a board. To keep the bar pad straight, you have to keep it close. I mean, so close, it might leave a scrap on your shins. That's a badge of honor. Finally, drive with your legs. Push the floor away and squeeze your glutes, like hard, and stand up. Your legs do the pushing. Your back just stays tight and holds on the ride. And if you find this helpful, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button for more real, no bullshit fitness advice. For the lat pull down, pull up. For the back, of course. Lat pull downs and pull ups are what give you that classic, you understand, V shape. But most people just turn them into weird arm exercise. You know those people. They swing their body and yank the weight down with their biceps, totally forgetting about the lats, okay? Which are the whole point. Biggest sign of this is not, setting your shoulders. If you just pull with your arms, your lats never get into the game. Also leads to cutting the range of motion short, only pulling the bar to your nose instead of your chest. Don't do that. You're missing on that full, powerful contraction. The fix is the mind game. Before you even bend down your arms, think about pulling your shoulder blades down and back like you're trying to truck them into your back pockets. Then pull with your arms, bringing the bar all the way down to your upper chest and squeezing. Control the weight on the way up. Let your arms fully extend and feel that stretch in your lats. If you have to swing down your body to move the weights, it's too fucking heavy. Drop the weight and feel your back do the work. And I'm asking you, are you hitting a plateau? Strength stuck, fat not moving? Book one-on-one session below. I'll put 25 years of competitive experience straight into your progress and give you the clarity you need to move forward fast. Lift 5, the lateral raise. You want those big, round shoulders, right? The lateral raise is your ticket. But because it's an isolation move, form is really everything. And most people turn it into a full body seizure. The number one mistake is using your hips and back to swing the weight up. This takes all the tension of the shoulder muscle you're really trying to hit. Second mistake is shrugging. As soon as you see your shoulders creeping up to your ears, your traps have taken over the lift and your delts are on vacation. Here is how to fix it. Leave your ego at the door and go and grab some lighter dumbbells. Now seriously, lighter than you think. Stand with a stable core and let the movement with your elbows, not your hands. Think of your hands as just hooks. Raise your arms until they are about parallel with the floor. Any higher just brings in more traps. The real magic isn't the tempo. Lift for 1 second and lower for 3. That control will build more muscle than swinging like a retard, you understand? Heavyweights ever will. Number 6, biceps curl. The ultimate look at my muscles exercise and the poster child for terrible form. The biggest sin here is swinging. People use their back and shoulders to have the weight up, which does absolutely nothing for your biceps. All that tension is going everywhere but the muscle you're trying to build. This usually comes with letting the shoulders roll forward, turning it into a sloppy front raise. The fix is one word: isolation. Pin your upper arms to your sides and don't let them move. The only joint that should be bending is your elbow. A great trick is to stand with your back against the wall. You understand? Like I'm doing now. It makes it impossible to cheat. Focus on full range of motion, letting the arms straighten at the bottom, then squeezing the biceps at the top and control the negative. Lowering the weight slowly is where half of the growth comes from. Number 7, the triceps dip or close grip bench. This is how you build a proper arm size. Your triceps are 2/3 of your upper arm. Oh man, I like working out triceps. Do you? Write me in the comments. So you can't ignore them. Dips and close grip bench are amazing builders, but they're also famous for causing shoulder pain. The main reason, flaring the elbows out. You understand? This takes the work of your triceps and puts all that stress right into your shoulder joint, just like with the bench press. The other common problem is doing tiny partial reps. Going down just a couple of inches cheats you out of the most important part of the exercise, the stretch that makes your muscles grow. To fix this, tuck your elbows in tight to your body. On dips, the shoulders point straight back. On a close grip bench, they should almost scrap your side. This puts all the focus on your triceps and keeps your shoulders happy. Lower yourself until your elbows are about that 90-degree angle or until you feel good stretch. Then press all the way up. Keep your shoulders pulled down and back. If you can't do a full dip, use an assisted machine or stick with a close grip bench to build your strength. So there you have it, 7 leagues that, if you do them right, will totally change your results. The theme is simple. Form is everything. It's not about how much you lift. It's making every single rep count. When you master these movements, you stop wasting your time and start building real strength and muscle, and while keeping your body safe. And if you want the most effective 3-day workout split for busy lifters, click on this video here and I'll see you there.